Ribono Shalom, Ribono Shalom, du bist doch unser Vater, wir seien deine Kinder. Chaim, Chaim, ay, 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 daram. Chaim, Urum, an Schmeiern, die wir sollen machen, noch nicht gemacht, der Brüche Kleinen, sollen dich machen, der Brüche Kleinen, bewarte, der haben die schwer zurückkommen, durch die Airconditioner, durch den Dach von der zweiten Stock, von der Diele, dann reinkommen da, und bewarte wird zurückkommen, in Kitzuran, Scheichli auf, und bei Goldi dann. Und die was die Hände, so reinpacken, die Päcklach, die Hände in Benebrak, die mit der Eser. 8-year-olds. So, I want to tell you a quick story before I have to get going here. It's getting hot and I have to, yeah. So, last night a younger man named Mendel, a class younger than me, told me a story. And I thought that, I'll just tell it. He was in Rab Hirschel Merazov's class. Hirschel Merazov was a very compassionate man. He always cared about kids. One time he invited Ellie Simpson into his class 5 o'clock to give him cereal with milk. Ooh, this is getting hot. And he took him in and I said, hey, have some cereal milk, 5 o'clock, the Mitsuyonim. And he sits him down. No one's in the class, just me and Ellie Simpson, who's in Chinuch now in Cincinnati. And he uses the opportunity to speak to him about a boy that was bullied in his class a year before, that he believes that the boy's life is changed from the year of being bullied, and it's not the type of bullying that I'm about to tell you about. It's verbal, it's passive-aggressive. They say, Uba'apam hargu ish, with the nose. When you crim with the nose about a new kid in the class, you make with your nose, Ba'apam hargu ish, you can kill people. But this boy Mendel told me like this. The Rabbi Merazov had a new stage in the class that they built. Neka, the janitor Neka, was an older veteran janitor. They built with wood that the desk of the teacher could see the whole class. So it was 9:15 after they davened with the minyan. The minyan would start at 7:30. They were in the classroom. No one was there. And Rabbi Velevl Karp came in. And he didn't see. They were looking, they were laughing, talking. Class wasn't in session, you know. And all the boys were quiet, but nobody said, hey, watch your back. And this Adela kid, he's the type that walks on Kingston Avenue like this. You know, like a very Adela guy that, you know, you could do anything. You could rob him, you could borrow money and never pay it back. He'll never tell Lashon Hara about you. One of those guys that you look at him and you worry about him. You worry because this is a cruel world. And at Crown Heights, it's the same nature as everywhere else. Just in Crown Heights, we have a stempel, we can cover it up. And everywhere else, you can't cover it up, right? Because there's no Chilul Hashem out there. It's just humanity. So they Bi'arta Rami Kebecha by them is naturally, you know. So this Adela kid, which was he never hurt anybody in throughout his whole, one of those kids with it's not in him. So, and I asked him, did you really? You didn't provoke it? Nothing? Did you laugh? Did you say anything? And he feels from behind a big kick in his buttocks. Boom! And you're not even ready for it, so it's even more painful. You can't make a muscle. And then he gets another one following that. Boom! And nobody can tell him a word. If you read Elie Wiesel's books about the camps, if you try to defend someone, you're getting the same trouble. And then some kids laughed. Like I said, sadism, and it's a nature. It's just not so prevalent by Unzere. But if you go on Utica Avenue, if an old man falls off a city bus, they all laugh. And they laugh loud like hyenas, they laugh. And I never understood, what type of nature is that? Why would you laugh? You're going to grow up and be that old man one day. What is it? Eight-year-olds. And Rabbi Kotlarski's upstairs saying, the shliach to Kenkesor. The shliach to kicking kids brutally in the basement. 8-year-olds. We're going to take over the world with acts of goodness and kindness. Is the CNN camera rolling yet? Thank you for watching Sheni V'Chamishi.